So it worked. Okay, we're back. It didn't take me long. So I needed to get my board. I'm not even sure where this came from. It was in the house, and I think two of the feet are now missing. These like little squishy bumper feet on them. So it was one that they weren't using, so I snagged it. So we're gonna grab just some Canson watercolor paper. Had this for forever. It's 140 pound. This is 9 by 12. I was thinking about doing smaller. We could go a little bit smaller. Could, but what size would we go? I don't know. This is fine. So we're gonna do this with watercolor, right? I need to adjust my camera here. It's cold press. I wasn't seeing a whole lot of texture on there, so I was confused. Alright, so I'm taping this guy down. Let me zoom out a little bit. That's probably good enough. I'm not completely straight on my board, but that's fine. Okay. So we're just kind of gonna do the prep work for this today. I don't think we're really gonna start the painting process today. I mean, there's a chance we might, but there is a tiniest bit of fuzz. And I didn't want that to start bleeding paint under my tape, so that is one way to make me not happy very fast. Okay. So, get this guy popped into here. Okay, and we have the heat tool, which is why we might not be painting today. I don't know. We might save the line work for next week. Okay. Alright, so don't know where I'm gonna set this right now. I'll set it over there. Okay, so these are kind of fun because you can either just freehand it entirely, or why is there two compasses in here? I don't know. I'm sorry, there's three compasses in here. What the heck? I am so confused, Mr. Ben. Why do we have... Some look like they have their own lead in them, which is interesting. That's a little bit fancier than I want to be right now. That might not be down quite enough. Let's try that. So we can just kind of... Now I do want to see that circle through through my watercolor. So I'm probably going to have that be a little bit bigger. And this is just kind of like whatever you're feeling. Oh shit, I wasn't feeling that. I'm not feeling that. Did this set come with... It did. Okay. Hang on. Hang on, Mr. Pen. Hang on. Mr. Pen came with an eraser. Mr. Pen? I'm so happy that you came with an eraser. However, there we go. Does me no good if I can't get you open. I'm gonna erase too much on the watercolor paper so it doesn't mess it up too much. But okay, so let's kind of try that again. All right, not as big, or not quite the right spot I wanted it to be, but that is okay. Looks like that moved a little bit, but that's all right. Okay. Now I'm just kind of making this up as I go here. So you just kind of figure it out and do the same. You don't even have to do it this way if you don't want to. I know these circles are a little dark. We won't really see them much when we're all done. That took off a little faster than I was expecting it to. Like, I want to see these lines because after we watercolor, then I'm going to come back in with some pen and go over these lines or whoever we decide to keep. All right. So let's see. We've got a little triangle guy here. I need a pencil though. Oh no, I need a pencil. Yes I do. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, this is chipped. How about that? Right there. I didn't even notice. Well, how about that? So I'm just kind of making this up as we go, really. Okay. And let's see here. I'm going to see if I can connect these guys somehow. God, it is still so windy. Like, what the heck? This is crazy. Sometimes I will just freehand this part. awkward down there. Probably need like one more triangle guy like peeking up somewhere. Alright, so this guy. Okay, and then let's see, do we have any other fun little guys in here? I mean, you never know. Just kind of dividing this up into sectors really. Never looks kind of interesting. Alright, so I'll do a, oh, that might be interesting. Got that there, and maybe kind of add another guy. Up in there. And this guy. Just gonna add a little shapey there. It's almost in the right spot. Okay. Now you don't have to make them this busy. And a lot of time I will just, you know, freehand it. when it comes time to do the ink stage. But today, kind of just wanted to play with our sheep friend here. Because, you know, why not? Why not? I moved it. Alright. You slid into there. And this feels kind of fun. I mean, it's no spirograph, but maybe next time. My spirograph's tiny though, so I'm gonna have to cut my paper down if we want to try to use that one. Now the pens you can use, you can go micron. Those are usually waterproof. I have some water resistant pens. So those we definitely have to make sure that everything is good and dry before we pop those guys out. Okay, who else needs some attentions in here? Okay, so we got that there. Kind of feel like maybe we add that into there. And then bring that down into there. Or something similar. Alright, I'm gonna adjust that. So, I mean, you can do this a lot lighter if you think that you can see your pencil line through. You guys do how you want. I'm making it dark so that way I know I can see it. And I'm going to be doing pen over top of the lines anyway, so it doesn't really matter if they're extremely visible for what we're doing. number 1. Shit. And I forget where I was going with that thought. I got distracted before I finished it. But yeah, you can do these lines a lot lighter if you so choose to it, or so wish to choose. And you can go with one color family when you go to pop your paint in. You can make it rainbow colored. That is really going to end up being a you decision. And you can add as few or as many little sections here. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what seems like it's going to be a feels right fit here. Okay. Sometimes I like to go with smaller sections, but then I kind of run out of ideas for patterns to put in them, so I kind of like end up repeating a lot of the same patterns. That's okay. Right? Whatever really feels right. Hmm. And I'm just kind of doing what looks interesting to my brain at the moment. These same shapes might not be all that discernible once we really get in there and get down to it, but Let's see what we can come up with here. Hadn't wanted you to move, friend. If I had wanted you to move, I would have moved you. Okay, so it's definitely messy. And this guy didn't really get any further breaking down after we put those initial shapes in there. And I mean, that's fine. You don't have to. But it seemed a little big and open to me, so I want to block off some of that. Just kind of give us some other interesting spaces to work with. This guy didn't really get any more attention either. I think I'm okay with that. Okay, so put my pencil over there. Grab my tools and kind of tuck them back in their pouch. I don't want to lose them. Okay. Now, okay, let me see here. Relics. Our tote bags. Ah. Okay. So we're gonna use my old Arteza watercolors. I have a really cheap set of I think is it Ohuhu? What was this? Yeah, Ohuhu watercolors. But when I use them, everything looks sparkly. And I don't know what the heck that was about. How about we go with some lilac? Sky's gonna be awfully bright. I don't know if that's gonna work. Celerine blue. Bubblegum pink. Viridian green. I might change my mind when I see what these actually look like with the water added to them. The stickers on these are a little lacking. Oh, toffee might be fun. Got an orange. We don't really have a... There's a vermilion red. I don't know about that. We have scarlet red. Look at orangey color. Orange. I know there are some orange in here. Saffron orange. Gamboge. Rose. See, that says Prussian blue, but that sticker is awfully green toned. So I don't know about that. G green. I mean, this is probably more than we're gonna use, but and that looks blue, but it's violet. So let's see. This toffee color looks... Oh no. That's what I get for not opening these anytime soon. Alright, that's kind of like a smoky brown. Interesting. Alright, got some scarlet red. It's a nice bright red. It was a Scamboge. Kind of like a macaroni and cheese yellow. And I just got paint on my finger. Forgot I had a roll of paper towels stuffed down there. I used that earlier instead of a tissue. Alright. Let's see. I got this sagey green. If I can... Nope, we can't get sagey green open right now. Jade we can get open. Jade's kind of like a... like a mint, actually. Whenever I think of jade, I think of like a deeper green. That might be more of a me problem, though. Okay. Always good to color swatch. Because that says rose. And look how purple the sticker is. Kind of like a what? Moment. Got some sky blue. Can tell I use watercolors often. Can't wait. We got some saffron. Like, I am not putting very much out because we don't need very much. That was way too much. Way too much. What are you? Viridian. Alright. Use some deeper greens on here. That's not much deeper, but it's deeper than the jade, so this might be a little bit of a grayer blue. Aegean. So we got violet. That's a very dark looking color. This is lilac. That's very dark for lilac. When I think of lilac, I think of brighter. Again, that might just be a me issue. Some bubblegum pink. I don't know if that's really gonna fit here, but alright, got some. Now the cerulean blue actually looks pretty close to the crown, but the label looks like teal, so okay. Oh, that's very powdery there. That's very powdery. Oh my goodness. And we almost don't dip into that. We almost didn't get Prussian blue, but that lid did not want to cooperate. Okay, now I'm gonna get my sprayer. So we've got our paper pretty wet. Pretty wet. Alright, I need some brooches. Need some brooches. How about you? You. Not you, you're a gesso brush. I could use you. You're old as dirt. And you were a sealant brush. You were a gesso brush. You were not. Okay. So I'm gonna get a little bit of water on my brush and gonna pick up some of the, I believe to be scarlet red. And I'm just gonna kind of dive in there. Okay, well, that is really loose. Alright, I'm just gonna spray my watercolors. Let's grab, I don't remember what color you were. You were something. And so I'm doing wet on sort of wet. Alright, let's grab, this is that cerulean color. And if it's not kind of doing what you want it to, could add some more water, but that will make your colors run a bit more, so do be aware of that. I think this was the lilac. And I'm just gonna kind of fling some of this in here. And we'll see what colors we get kind of happening. So I'm just kind of flinging some colors around on here. Let's get some of this Viridian. See what we can get happening in there with that. How about some of this taupe? That looked like a piece of fuzz in there. Ah! Got quite a puddle down here at the bottom. Alright, so I'm gonna grab some Prussian. Now, you could, if you want a little bit more order in this, you could dry paint each square. I have a feeling this is gonna bleed under, but that's alright. I've got some white acrylic paint if we need to get in there and fix things up a bit. Quite the puddle here. You can see which way stuff wants to roll on my desk. Alright, let's get some of that rose. Oh geez, my tape is lifting up. That's not good. Well, this tape does not meet with our seal of approval. And this came from the art store. It was drafting tape though, so. Live and learn, I guess. I will say the best tape that I have experienced using is the masking tape from Dollar General, to be perfectly honest. That's been some of the best sticking tape that I've come across. Alright, we've got a little bit of this jade color. I don't know if that's really going to be visible though. Not really. That kind of got swallowed up. And that's fine. Right? Like it's gonna happen. That does not have enough water in it. So that section is going to be a little dark there. Really? Still not enough? Like, part of this paper is like drying really fast. Don't wear good clothes when you're doing this. That should go without saying, but watercolor can stain your real clothes, so just didn't want that ponding all right there. Alright, so let's get some anemone yellow goodness here. Alright, let's see. Let's get a little more our darker purple here. So you can kind of see some of the pencil coming through, but not all of it. I'm actually a little concerned about those places. I'm kind of making it a little bit muddy. See about getting some more our rose color here. And that did not have nearly enough water in it. Not nearly enough. Alright. Needs a bit more water. Alright. Rinse that, and I'm gonna get a little bit more water And I'm gonna grab some of this Viridian. And I'm gonna sprinkle, I'm gonna try to sprinkle a little bit of that around. Alright, let's see. We didn't have a whole lot of pink in here. Let's see if we can... Just not getting enough water in here? Like, we really need this watery. There we go. There we go. That's how you really flick the paint everywhere. And I do mean everywhere. You're gonna end up wearing quite a bit of it. I'm pretty sure I've got spots on my glasses now. Don't wear really good clothes. Make sure your area is gonna be okay if you get paint on it. And different brushes can also deposit different amounts of paint. Okay, that's probably good enough. Okay. Pop those into there. Oh gosh, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean my glasses. So, clean up all of the paint splatters everywhere. Another reason why I'm glad I put this contact paper on my desk. It doesn't matter if the contact paper gets icky. Okay. That has to dry completely before we can do anything else to it. So I'm gonna put my paint tubes away. And we are going to let that do its thing. Okay. And that is gonna do it for today. We will pick this up next week. I know the second half of the stream today was really, really short, but this needs to be dry completely. And I'm gonna have to replace the tape on this, I think, before we get down to our pen work, because that tape is just peeling off of there. So yeah, we won't use that tape again and get it wet. Live and learn, right? So this is the base work of it. I can just barely make out my pen. So, or my pencil. This will be interesting. Hopefully I can see it come through a bit better once it's all dry. But we'll figure it out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be starting our 7th needle felted magnet tomorrow. So that's exciting. So don't forget to pop in for that. And then Wednesday we'll have Planet Zoo. I'm trying to do a different schedule on the YouTube channel. I think I'm going to try to do every other day. Lately I've been trying to do every day. But I think we're going to switch it to every other because we're kind of out of Bear and Breakfast. Like, I still have more episodes going up on the channel, but I've completed the game as far as I can for what content is available. So, I was just trying to figure out a way to try to give me some more time to get some stuff edited. I probably won't have anything edited extra to take its place, but I think I might get more views if I let stuff sit for a full 24 hours before the next video goes up. So, or maybe 48 hours. So we're gonna do every other day over there. So we'll have yesterday's Coral Island going up tonight, and then there'll be nothing tomorrow, and then the day after, then today's streams will go up. So that's the plan. We'll see if I stick to that or not. I will see everybody tomorrow for needle felting. Don't forget to follow the socially links. Everybody have a good evening, and until next time.